We are now at the, so I don't know if you guys remember, I'll give a brief description. There's like this winding path increasing in height from the ground, leading up from basically the river. Where are we? Right here. To an open cavern in the mountains. And this is what you'd seen before. There was like a brief piece of a couple of statues that you could see for those of you who had been flying on hippogriffs, and that's where you sort of noted this location. And then you know that the pathway leads into a sort of cavern. So I'm going to shift you to this map. Oh, I have to actually get your tokens. I forgot to do that. Where were you just? Sacred Stone Monastery. Pick up the 5 of you. Shift you here.
Going to a new place is always exciting.
Yes. All right. And now your view should be changed.
Oh.
And you should just be able to see the whole map, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what you see immediately in front of you to your right and your left at the precipice of this pathway is a couple of statues of dwarves holding holy symbols. You can tell you've spent enough time with clerics or as a cleric in this party that you would recognize a holy symbol when you saw one. And these guys are definitely holding, the statues in front of you are definitely holding what you would surmise are holy symbols. There are not any sort of like signs or plaques or anything at the entrance of this. You just see this open cavern in front of you with these 2 statues sort of greeting the entrance. Excuse me.
Right away, can I discern what the holy symbol represents, or what god it represents?
Yes. Make a religion check.
Oh, I thought that was just a straight yes. Like.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You were like, hey.
Poor choice of words on my part.
Wow, look at that!
Nice.
A 20 on an intelligence check. I
Nice.
Wow, Taryn,
I gotta go
it's
here.
just a secret mastermind. Now that's a holy symbol if I've ever seen it. Not gonna lie, I thought these were statues of dogs because their noses look like snouts.
Oh, snout dwarfs.
20? Am I getting that right?
Yep.
So you'd be able to tell that these are intended to be depictions of holy symbols, but they are not specifically any one.
Okay, so they're so they're like placeholders.
Really more that it's meant to designate this as a... Do I want to say a holy place?
Just like a place of worship in general.
That's going to be the best way I can describe it right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's not meant to be specific toward any deity or god necessarily, but it's like an important dwarven place. Loosely tied to religion at least.
Okay. Yeah, I'll relay that and say that those holy symbols are just essentially blank. They don't represent a god in particular, so I'm assuming that this is just a general place of worship.
Everybody make a perception check, please.
Ooh, 21.
14.
That's a 4. Can we go with my
13.
passive?
Mine's
Out
at
of the corner of your eye,
disadvantage.
you see.
Actually, everybody do this at advantage because you've seen certain things.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay,
You've all
great,
seen certain
thanks.
things, so we're doing this at advantage.
Ooh. Oh, my
Thanks.
second one was a
Ooh.
1.
Oh, I got a
What
nat
the-
one.
Oh shit.
Yeah, my first one was a
Oh,
21, so we're
man.
keeping the 21.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So we ended up at a 21 for Whirl, 18
18
for Gert, 14 for Iz.
13 because I'm at
13.
disadvantage.
Okay, 14 for Cal, right?
So I guess it would cancel out.
Mhm.
Whatever.
Okay, so anybody who got a 10 or higher, you'd be able to see that these two statues, as well as the impression in front of you as you look into the cave to your north, you'd be able to tell that everything has been, like, chiseled out of the mountain. It wasn't, like, built or constructed or molded. It was legitimately shaped from the outside in, and then, like, the giant statue and platform in front of you to the north was chiseled out of the mountain, and the caverns and hallways to the sides and farther to the north were all chiseled out of the mountain. Nothing was built. Nothing was molded. It was legitimately taking away from the mountain into this shape.
So the car was built from the mall. Okay.
Yeah.
Do these stones look like the ones from Feathergale Spire?
Make an investigation check.
All right.
Did I make a nature check?
There we go. That's the intelligence I'm looking. That's a nat 1.
Oof.
Oh, bud.
Oofda.
Big oof. I got
It
two
does.
nat 1s in a row. Ouch.
I mean, you can easily enough tell that it is dwarven from the statues at the very least.
Right.
But any detail beyond that would be difficult at best.
Okay.
Do we recognize her, this middle statue, at all, or do we need to get closer to her?
Well, let me read you this and then see where that ends up. The path
Cool.
levels off and widens before an arch cut from the dark stone of the mountain. Am I looking at the right spot? Yes. The courtyard, okay, yes, that's what you're looking at right now. The courtyard is open above you. So there's this like cave entrance,
Mhm.
but as soon as you look inward, so we'll scoot you guys forward. As soon as you look inward, you can see the area directly above you, slightly smaller than the rectangular area that you're in, but still rather large. Above you is open to the sky. Its walls have been carved with scenes of dwarves engaged in rituals, often in pairs, of a friendly or like in conjunction with each other nature, like pairs of dwarves performing rituals. This 20-foot tall statue is of a female dwarf in a gown standing atop a stone dais in the middle of a courtyard, the big area that you're in. Her arms are outstretched in a welcoming gesture, face carved in a warm smile. Unlit stone braziers stand in each corner, but it is daytime, so you can still see because the light is shining through the top. Archways lead into dark interior spaces to the east, north, and west. Carved into the rock above the northern arch is a row of windows. So, what were you specifically looking for, Whirl?
If there was anything about the female statue that we recognized.
Yes, make a religion check.
Oh, that's a big number.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
a natural 20 for a 21.
Okay.
That one church I walked by, that was
Hey, I remember when I was like
right.
stumbling through town and saw that one statue of that one lady that one time.
So you would have a for whatever reason,
Mhm. We'll come up with it in post.
a recognition of this being a sort of patron of matrimony.
Aww.
And as you're checking the statue out, you'd see two dwarves. I gotta find tokens. Where are you?
I'm right here. Said the dwarf.
Said the dwarf yelling to the disembodied voice in the sky.
Is still exhausted,
Oh yeah.
or did she have a short?
Short rest doesn't do anything for exhaustion.
Yeah, you just.
Oh,
You get to
Okay.
chill.
Yeah.
If you needed hit points, you could have re-hit pointed.
Oh, that's so lame.
Oh,
It doesn't
Okay.
even. It doesn't even have a thing. It just says dwarf guard on the token. Are you kidding me?
sir, your face
Okay.
does look rather wordy.
Do you need a dwarf name? I'll give you a dwarf name.
We'll give them dwarf names. Okay. Anywho, these are actually. It says dwarf guards. They're actually women. You can tell that it's a couple of women dwarves, and they're adorned in like the cleanest, brightest white gowns
Cool.
you've ever seen, and their hair's all did, and they both have staffs, and they're greeting you to the ceremony.
Hello.
Ah, more guests. Welcome to the wedding. And they
getting
sort
married?
of gesture upstairs. Oh, I gotta shift this. Boop. You can see those stairs in the stairwells in the back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How like nefarious does this wedding seem?
Make an insight check.
11.
Seems legit.
All right. I'm just gonna turn around and be like, "This feels legit," and I guess follow them around to that side.
Yeah, Terran will follow normal wedding procedures in D&D world. And follow where world goes.
Yep, Gert fucking loves weddings.
Alright.
Gert is all about this. Gert rushes
Come over
in.
here.
Okay.
Is very gently like hobbles around this thing like, all right, wedding, I'm here.
I'll link my arm through yours
Oh,
so it
God.
doesn't look like you're so tired.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, we're buds.
Oh,
Yeah.
where
Oh,
am I?
that's so weird. Hold
Where'd I
on.
go?
Oh,
We're-
and
oh,
that's into
the things are
lines.
weird. Yeah.
The
Oh.
things are weird. Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
grid.
I mean, yeah.
The grid's not quite there, so you'll have to hold Alt
That's right.
while
No
you
worries.
press and release.
Boop.
Beep.
There we go. Bop.
Wait, what do I have to do?
Hold Alt while you.
Yeah, so you can move it like exactly somewhere. Otherwise, it's gonna try and snap you to a spot.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I'm fine right
do
there.
you guys have a lot of wedding? Are there a lot of weddings here? Is this a common wedding location?
Oh, of course, this is a holy place of dwarves to receive the ceremony.
Ooh, just dwarves, or do other people come through?
Other people try, but we try to respect tradition here. For the ceremony itself, of course, guests are always welcome.
Yeah,
Great.
spirit party!
Yeah.
Woo! Just like slumped against a
Sorry,
wall.
she's just so stoked about this wedding.
Just like on one shoulder of each person, barely
Yeah.
standing up.
Like picture
are
Wesley
we weekend
from
at Bernie's?
Princess Bride
in you?
just up.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
Uh,
let's do this.
we will follow you, ladies, upstairs.
so good. Oh, you ladies upstairs.
No, it's okay. They're not. I I don't think they're going to kill us, I whisper.
Oh, great. That's good to hear. Cool.
I'm still not gonna lead the way. I'm still gonna wait for them to. Are we going? Are we?
On your way up,
Stairs or up?
well, as you, we'll say you get to like here. As you guys get to this area, you can hear some like chiseling, like hammers and chisels on stone, and a little bit of conversation between at least two other people up either flight of stairs.
Can we make out the conversation? Is it in Dwarvish?
You can make an investigation check.
18.
Ooh.
Nice.
Whoop, I'm not on the right window. 18? Okay.
Mhm.
You can definitely tell it's Dwarvish. You don't speak it, do you?
Nope. None of
Okay.
us do.
It's dwarves.
Imagine being able to speak Dwarvish. Wait a minute. I don't have that spell prepared, never mind. And I'm out of slots.
What's this white thing in the middle here?
Just a structure pillar
Oh.
going from floor to ceiling. You can tell it's a little bit on the decorative side, but it is like a load-bearing support.
I'll say this cave is gorgeous. How long has it been here?
Oh, thousands of years. This is a holy location for us that we've coveted for a very long time.
Well, it's a couple more years than I would have guessed. Looks very good.
I feel like exhausted is like drunk is.
It's mostly also
Sounds
tired
good.
Ash.
Yeah.
Time goes out, right? Oh my goodness.
Gert,
Yes.
you can tell that statement was false.
Oh.
Part about it.
Okay.
Taryn, you can too.
What was the statement again? My mind just like
But it's thousands of
deleted
years
the
old.
last like 3
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah, that
Hold
this place has been here for thousands of years.
on. Oh, okay.
And then
Yeah.
I'll say, wow, you're doing a really good job of keeping it clean.
Oh, hold on. I had a question and I forgot. Hold on.
Friday brain.
I know.
Working at all of us.
Fine.
Oh, what was it? Have you had many weddings in the past couple years?
Oh yes, several dozen at least. Ooh, I've completely lost track. And the two of them sort of giggle and shoot quick phrases back and forth at each other for a brief moment in Dwarvish, and continue to lead you up the stairwell.
I'm gonna make direct eye contact with Gert, and kind of like do a head nod to like be like keep an eye on them. Let's make sure they don't do anything funny.
Yup.
You guys got an open bar here?
How do I not have booze on my person? The next time we get back into true facts, I was thinking about this. The next time we get back into Red Larch, I'm totally gonna be like, can I get 3 bottles of wine to just hang out in the back? But not yet.
Love it.
When Iz says that, I start coughing loudly. Sorry, I have a cold.
Sorry, we're just not used to dwarf weddings. Are there any specific rituals or like phrases that we should be aware of when we're watching the ceremony?
Oh, as long as you keep quiet during the ceremony, tissues will be provided, of course. All should be good.
What's a tissue?
Tissues exist.
They're canon in this world.
They're canon now.
All right.
She's our canon. Oh,
I don't have any other questions for them. I don't think yet. Not until we get closer to this wackadoo wedding.
who's the lovely couple?
Oh, royalty, of course. I'm sure you've heard of them before. I will let the priest announce them as you go in. Please, please.
Where do we go?
Yeah, I go in.
I don't know where to go in because
like
it
here.
looks like it's a dead
Oh,
end.
sorry. Yeah, up the staircase. Da-da-da. Too many things happening at once.
Patrons at a wedding.
There we go. I gotta scoot you
symbols.
guys here, actually.
These 4 symbols on the corners of the map look so interesting. It would be so cool if we went here earlier in the campaign, and we're like, "Hey, what are those?"
Yeah. Like, wait
Right.
a second.
This temple looks oddly suspicious.
Okay,
This
so
is
as you guys
pretty-
come in,
Empty.
yes, it is empty, save for one figure at the very top, who you would absolutely recognize.
What?
What?
A flaming statue. Oh, he's too big.
Is this? Are they them? Are they them? Hold on. I have names.
A like metal man figure in the shape of a dwarf with beard and hair and a little bit on the arms and legs, a flame. Which
Is this
at
my
least
buddy that I talked to in the last place?
it is definitely. It looks like the exact same guy.
Hi, buddy.
And
Are
these
you-
two dwarves, as you get to the apex of the stairwell, will draw their staves and slam them on the ground, and they will morph sort of downward into themselves into warhammers. And they will say, "It is time." This guy is going to turn around from the small altar that he's standing at in the front and say, "Them again? No." And the flame distinguishes completely from the statue, and it goes back into the completely metal form that you would recognize from Scarlet Moon Hall.
What?
What was his name? Shoot, what was his name?
Oh,
He had a
did he give
name.
us a name? Was it
Uh,
Statue dude?
Azar? E-I-E-Z-A-R. Was that his name? I can't.
I have
Say what
Elazar written down, but I'm sure that was written in.
No, Alazar was one of the people he was asking for. He's like, "You're not Alazar, you're not Vanifer."
You're not Venifer, yep.
I don't think we have his name, but we are not
Yes.
Alazar or Vanifer.
True.
Hey, is anyone Elazar or Venifer? No. I'm not
as
Not today.
as he does that, these two are going to look at each like they had this sort of confident ruse going on. They're going to look at each other with their warhammers in hand and get this panic. And they just start running. You'll catch one of them say, "Vanifer's gonna fucking kill us." And they dash.
Uh-oh.
I thought we killed him.
No, he was
No.
just standing there.
You-
He
No,
was
I
in
thought-
his own little corner.
I thought we killed Vanifer.
No,
I don't
we
think so.
killed Thurl or that or the we never knew the exploding guy's name.
Yeah, we didn't find out anything about Exploding Guy.
Okay. Hey, bud. Long time no see.
Hi. Oops.
Guys, are we gonna stick around to meet Venifer or should we run too?
I mean,
I'm like slowly inching out of the doorway.
I'm just trying to think of what to do.
I'm hanging out with you guys. I'm not over there.
I'm
I
gonna.
guess should we follow after
continue.
him? Wait, what's going on? And just continue to play dumb.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna chase back down. Wait, what's going
Yeah.
on? Like
I
after
thought
the...
there was a wedding. Who's getting married?
Yeah.
Why are we the only ones here?
When's the reception?
Who's got the booze?
I mean, yeah, but like seriously, like what's going on? What just happened? I thought there was supposed to be a wedding. I say to the dwarves.
Yes.
Oh, they're gone. They ran.
Yeah,
They,
they
like
booked it.
so
They-
we just
They
we
pieced
totally
out.
missed
They
them?
like
Okay.
panicked and pieced out.
All right.
I mean, everybody make an insight check. I was using our passives before, but everybody make an insight check.
Cool.
Okay.
Is that my new one? Did I roll 18? I rolled an 18.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
25. Let's go.
Nice.
I gotta roll this twice. Hang on. I gotta wait for it to not try and roll it. D&D Beyond. There we go. 12 still.
Okay. So, Taryn, you can tell that, like, this does have all the makings of a place that would be used as like a holy or holy-ish ceremony, like performing marriage. Taryn and Whirl, you'd be able to tell that the two dwarves that led you up here were totally lying about what was going on right now.
Mhm.
And the rest of you are a little bit in the dark, like, sounded like a big thing was going on, but it's just like two random dwarves and this animated statue guy that some of you have seen before. Or at least looks like the same thing. But the place is otherwise empty.
All right, guys. Wedding's not happening. We should either leave or do something quickly. I'm getting real bad suspicions from what's going on.
I'm gonna try. I don't think this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try and cast Dispel Magic on him because I don't think we had it the last time we were around him. But I could be wrong.
Say that again?
Did we try Dispel Magic on him, the stone creature, last time?
I
Well,
don't
didn't
believe
have
so.
it.
Cool. I'm gonna try it. Just see what happens.
Okay.
Boop. Oh shit! I cast it at 3rd level. That's fine. That's supposed to be 3rd level. Okay, we're good.
Yeah,
I thought I upcast it for a
I'd
second.
like to cast a 1st level Dispel Magic, please.
It will do nothing.
I will just-
You can tell that the spell does nothing.
Cool. All right, let's peace.
All right.
We don't even want to ask him.
Nope.
You want?
This is-
We can try, but I don't think and nothing really worked last time.
Hey, man. Gert's gonna put on her face. Her
That's the angry face.
You listen here.
yeah. Hey, are we not good enough for your fire? And I'm gonna.
I'm
walk
imagining
up on
you
him.
doing the head.
Don't taunt it.
Are we not
No.
good enough for your fire?
Ask if you
You
can
know who
stand
we are.
next to his fire.
You know who we are.
So, Gert, you'd notice a few things on the table in front of you. Several chisels and hammers and pieces of paper. A couple of the pieces of paper are very crude maps. Incredibly difficult to tell, like, what they're for or what they're pointing to. And the few words that they contain are written in Dwarvish. But there is no response from the statue-like being in front of you.
Shoot, what was the guy's name again?
I still don't think we have it.
No, sorry, the V name.
Venifer.
Vanifer?
Vanifer.
Jennifer.
It's like Jennifer with a V and an A.
Okay.
Janifer.
Vanifer told us to come and see you. And you're just not gonna talk to us now? Alright, Cool. You do you. We'll see how he feels about that when we're not doing what he asks. All right. Talk to you later.
Later, loser.
Just
And
leaving
I
your
walk
message
away.
after the beep.
Yeah. And I walk away. Anything?
Nothing
No, let's go.
happens.
Let's go.
I can't even like do an intimidation or a persuasion. No.
Let's-
Nothing?
For legitimate reasons, no.
All right.
Not because I'm
Cool.
bullshitting. And like, if you note this as something to ask me, like, way later on in the campaign when it's not
Uh-huh.
consequential anymore, I will tell you exactly why.
Okay.
Because he
Why?
committed Sudoku.
Is there anything
What?
special?
Committed Sudoku?
Yeah.
Have you never heard that?
I have
Yeah.
not heard of that.
That's
It's
a
no-
joke
it-
about committing seppuku, but
Oh.
It's calling it
People are
Sudoku. It's
That's
like
pretty
calling
good.
the pandemic a panoramic or a panini or something.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good.
Oh my goodness.
Ugh, that was my
Um,
entire sense of humor in 6th grade. Okay.
I love it.
Is there anything fun or significant about these green curtains?
Investigation check.
Okay, that means yes.
I can help you out with that. Oh god.
Good, because I rolled
Ooh.
nothing.
Okay, I've come to learn that when Roll20 shows up with a blank box and it takes a second, it's either
one
a
or the
crit
other.
success or a crit
Yeah.
fail. Yep.
Yep.
So the really,
Yeah.
really bad.
It's the
Yes.
website
You have
going.
You have to just see how
Yeah.
wide the box is, and it'll,
Yep.
it'll show you.
Yeah.
Gosh.
You
I'm
had
just like,
help,
these are
right?
pretty.
I think you had
Can
help.
you help? All right. I will look at the things that drunk tells me to point at. Boom! It did exactly twice
Oh,
as well.
Nope,
Oh jeez.
nothing. But Gert, you do see one among the pile of papers. You see one sort of sifted off to the side that looks like a series of notes, rather than just like a crude map with ramblings along the side.
Oh, well then I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna
Okay.
take it. Yeah, before I leave.
All right. Does any of you read Dwarvish?
Nope.
No, but
We
but
know
Wanna be
that
a
I
comprehend
can,
languages?
And
I can take it to Brulenthar when we get back to him.
Okay.
Just grab all of them if we're going back to Boomlethar.
Yeah. All right, I grab them all.
All right.
I just
He's
say
not
I
gonna stop me.
I appreciate that we were like, hey, let's take a quick detour, and it went from, oh look, a wedding, to, hey, let's just take everything we can grab and run.
wait a minute. Hold on. Is Gert stealing from a church? Wait a minute.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay, hold on though. This is
Let her justify it.
Oh, man.
trying to shock him into like responding to anything. And so yeah, that's the only thing she's got.
Seems legit.
So
I keep walking. No.
We're also gonna slow clap her as she leaves.
yeah. Well, but again, I'm not necessarily stealing from anybody because nobody's here, right? That was my rule.
Gert, you've been spending too much time around is
Um,
world.
Gert, you can make a nature check
Okay. To figure out if people are here.
to figure out something
There-
potentially.
That's
There were
8.
definitely voices.
That's
in
an
the
8.
other room.
Yeah, nope. This whole thing's like really throwing you off.
Because this doesn't, like, it very obviously wasn't here for very long. And something very quickly made all of this stuff.
It's almost like something was rebuilt in someone's vision. No,
Oh, are we talking about
that's
the
just a
information that we just
throw.
found out today?
maybe. That would be really easy. I wish that was the case. Just yell to the statue, "Are you Iron Fang?"
Iron Fang is totally that dude that dug through the ground.
So good.
Wait, hold on. But there's other names in there. What were the other
Wait,
names?
you said that the
So
stone
Marlos-
was like, it was dark, wasn't it? You said that the stone was dark around it?
Around what?
Nurtured
Was
something.
that either an arch or I remember you describing some part of the stone as like dark, very dark.
Oh, in the description of the entrance?
Yes.
Nothing to read into, just the dark stone of the mountain.
Okay.
Just emphasizing the point that everything you see in front of you was like carved out of the mountain. It wasn't like
Okay.
formed by putting anything together. It was legitimately
Sure.
chiseled away from the mountain face.
Because like my thought process was like maybe if that's dark and I break off a piece and there are crystals inside, that's like
a
that's
black geode.
Black geode.
Oh, I get you. I mean, you could
In
break
the-
off a
in the
piece and find
ever-growing
out.
mountain.
I'll still probably try that. if
You may
it's-
test that theory at your convenience.
Let's keep going. I don't.
Let's go
wanna
back
stick around.
downstairs.
Joe, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I also know what you're talking about. That's fun. That's new for me.
For those of you in the dark, there's like a recent meme of Captain Picard saying that line. You can test that theory. You may test that theory at your convenience, and it's with the caption of like the most sophisticated way of saying "fuck around and find out."
That's so
funny.
good. Oh my god.
I have to
could
send
test
that to
that theory.
Tony. I have to get that to Tony. I like that.
All right.
Let's go
So,
downstairs.
yeah,
Go
we're
downstairs.
heading out because nobody's giving me what I want.
Yeah, if there's no buffet, I'm not here.
Okay, Cal's
Some
out on
bougie
no
fucking wedding
buffet.
goers.
Whirl's out on no booze.
I am fine with no booze.
Oh,
I
okay.
can make myself a party.
Whew.
I'm just mad that he won't talk to me.
Gert's
I-
out on no friends.
I even
Yeah.
did my mean mug.
You did?
I
Mhm.
did do my mean mug. I was so intimidating.
Oh my god! Friday brain is making.
Yep.
This whole
Yep.
last year has just been perpetual Friday brain.
Right.
It really has. But I will say this campaign has made a whole lot of better of all of it. So
You have
It's
no
been-
idea.
it's been a lot of fun. And we're not even close to done.
Yay! All right, let's go downstairs and figure out what
Let's
other
go.
things we can
Quickly.
investigate at our own convenience.
Let's leave.
I want to know. I mean, when we walk past it and I see it, quote unquote, I want to know what this situation is. Whoop.
That
I'm
one?
not even gonna go through the chests that are clearly in rooms that I don't know about.
Let's see. You can make a perception check. Or, sorry, investigation check on that. I'll scoot you guys over there.
8.
Nope. Taryn's in the wall. Okay.
I have used meld into earth, even though I don't have that spell yet.
Hashtag Stone Daddy.
That's very good. That's very good.
Out of all the names I could have given. Okay.
It's a running joke from a campaign that
Yeah.
Ash and Joe are in with Saint.
Fair.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so in there, what was the check? An 8. You can you find a series of several pieces of jewelry laid out on this stone slab as if to be sort of like sacrificial, or not sacrificial, but like an offering. And there is some amount of value among them.
Sure. Then I'm gonna be like, oh look, what's behind all of you guys? And then like sleight of hand, flip them into.
I'm scowling. I'm scowling at Whirl.
Not unless I make a sleight of hand check and I beat you.
Yep. So
I'm-
Taryn, you can make a perception, and Whirl can make it.
Yeah, I'd like
Okay.
to make a perception too.
Fuck.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh, there we
Plus,
go.
I have
Come
a
on.
plus 5, and I still
Oh.
boned it.
What is a 21?
Yeah.
That's not yours. Don't touch it.
I feel like this is totally in character. Whirl's like, oh hey, and then yoink, and both of you are like,
Why
I'm
is
taking
so
it anyway. I don't give no fucks.
Not yours. Don't touch
No
it.
fucks. I am fucking around and I am finding out.
Testing theories and taking notes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, so yeah, like that, it's a
Took
blunder on the sleight of hand for sure,
jewelry.
but it's not like you fail at taking it.
Right.
Valuable item just slide
From-
onto the ground before they go into her bag.
We can
holy
just
fuck.
translate it to money right now world because I'm not gonna remember this note.
Sure.
We'll just it's 25 silver of
Boom.
jewelry.
What pieces of jewelry are there? They
Cheap
could be
shit.
Sending, so could they turn into our sending stones when
Are
we
they
make the
rocks?
sending
They
stones
could
out of
a
them?
pair
they
of
rocks?
bracelets and one chain necklace,
Oh, I'm taking that necklace.
Oh yeah. Get
but
that
like
fucking
super
game on.
super cheap metal. Think dollar store jewelry. That's like the D&D version
Oh,
of
it
it.
like oxidizes if it sits out too long and it's not in a special little leather case.
Yeah,
As
the
soon as she
the three
touches it,
pieces
her-
combined are 25 silver at best.
Seek.
It'll make your neck green.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
cool.
already
As she
blue.
touches it,
Let's
her
go.
fingers turn brown. because-
Yeah. There you go.
Yep.
I know color theory now.
Now have learned it.
I've learned the arts of color theory.
Yes.
All right. So where are we going, kids?
Out, please.
Away.
We going out?
Out,
We're
out.
leaving.
Oh, jeez. Yay for figuring out maps on the fly.
And
I'm gonna roll my eyes and go fine, and I'm gonna
I
put
wanna-
the jewelry back, and I'm also gonna put 2 gold down. And stare at Gert.
I want to,
You're good.
before anything happens, if anything happens, I want to say that Terran has his hand on his shield ready to activate it.
Okay.
Cool.
As you leave, nothing happens.
Ah, oh, okay.
Man. Oh shoot, darn.
I was fully about to try and cast motivational speech on the way back up to the ceremony, just in case.
Also, as we walk out, Terran's gonna see the black rocks and just take a swing at it with his mace to try to knock a couple pieces loose.
All right, make an attack roll against the mountain.
Can I cast a
Pretty
pain on the
big.
mountain?
Mountain's pretty big. I think it would have like a super low armor class, right? How do I make an attack roll like that?
Just do like,
There we go.
yeah, make an
Ooh,
attack roll with the mace.
19.
All right.
19
Need to hit
the
a mountain.
So you like get a big old chunk off of, we'll say, this like corner right here. Oh, I gotta shift. There we are. Off of this corner right here, and a chunk of the mountain rock comes off, and it's on the part facing you. It's got the corner that formed the connection of the wall coming from behind the statue and going into the hallway behind you, and it's like a solid 6 or 8 inch height wise, and like a solid chunk behind it. It takes like both hands to lift it up.
I'm just gonna pick it up and look and see if there are any crystals inside. If it's a geode.
Whole lot of rock, nothing
A lot
else.
of rock.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna fit it back into place as best as I can and keep blocking out.
You can make a nature check though to see if there's like anything else you might glean from it.
Awesome.
I will help you. I don't know how it would help. Never mind.
Okay, well, let's see. I didn't see what I rolled first. Hey, that's better.
Nope.
19.
Okay. It is in a very similar style to the keeps that you've seen that included stone. Feathergale for sure.
Mhm.
And elements of Sacred Stone. However, you can definitely tell that this is like the impressions and the digging and chiseling job on this surface are a lot more recent
Mhm.
than those. Not crude. Let's not get crude confused with recent. Like it's new, but not like sloppy.
Right.
That makes
There's,
sense?
Like no hint of dust anywhere on it, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's clean but very new. I think I'll have to leave it at that. TPK roleplay rating. Hi guys.
Hello.
A bunch of us
I'm
do
gonna
stuff with
cast-
TPK. Hi guys. Sorry, Gert. Go ahead.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic just
Ooh.
to see.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sense outside of the items that you know the party has, you sense no magic.
Fine.
I promise this isn't me just doing a series of nopes.
No, I know.
Sure.
I feel you. Well, I'm done with this place because they're being buttheads. So
Also, this one seems pretty tired. And I point at his
yeah, we might want to take
Mhm.
some naps.
some nappy poos.
Like a coma
naps.
would be cool.
We got time for that.
At this point, you are at like mid-afternoon. Yeah, it didn't take a whole lot of time to go through there. You're at
Sure.
mid-afternoon for the day.
Maybe we take the cart a while south, just to make some progress towards River Guard.
Sounds like a plan.
Sleep once the sun sets.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. For the sake of keeping all of this simple, we'll say that, like, getting back down the pathway, it is a long, winding, narrow,
Hmm.
tall pathway. So you got to be careful on your way down, but it's not like to the point of being single file. I know the map is a little misleading, but it's got this weird mix of like isometric versus two-dimensional thing going on. So we just got to kind of ignore that. You can make everybody can make a perception check though as you're heading down this pathway.
I didn't even notice the isometric.
That is a 22. Oh, shoot.
Whoa!
Oh, shoot.
Two
Holy
crits.
crap.
Oh, shoot.
2 of them? Brah. That's not cool.
Let's
That's not
go.
fair. We're about to get boned later.
Okay.
Clerics
Gert
rule.
and Taryn, about halfway down the pathway, getting back to your birds and horses, you would notice off of the cliffs lie 2 bodies about 100 feet down.
Do they look dwarvish?
Yes.
Were they so scared that they threw themselves
Guys,
off?
Does it look? How nefarious does it look? What's down there, guys?
2 bodies.
Ah!
Ew, gross.
I think we gotta go back in. That's not right.
Well,
Go back in? No. We get GTF out of here.
unless you want to end up down there like them.
But what
'Cause
if
I
that
don't.
happens? What if that happens to other people who come here and think that it's a safe place?
What? Okay, so what? Hypothetically, what do we defend in here? Like, what did we not find in this place that is gonna help anything? Do we just wait for them to come get us?
Can we like cave in the entrance or something? That might be kind of hard to do. I'm tired.
Do we just
don't know.
camp out for the night and go back in the morning?
I feel like
I
I'll
don't-
be a more efficient person in the morning. Just even slightly, you know?
I just don't feel right leaving this place after that happened, and it just happened.
That's fair, Taryn.
Actually, I have more information for Gert and Taryn. You
Oh,
would be able to see that. You'd be able to see burn marks
Oh.
on the robes and bodies.
Cool.
That just
Wait.
means the resolve is going up, because that eliminates any possibility of them just falling.
Yeah. Gert's feeling feisty right now because nobody wants to like acknowledge them. And so she shouts just like to the ether, "Come at me, bro." Vanifer, come at me, bro.
In the
Yeah.
morning, though, please. Not right now.
Screams the cleric in
Come
empty
at me, bro, but
Hillsong.
tomorrow morning. Not right now.
I'm sweet.
know, but-
I just don't have the energy for it today. I don't know. I just need to some recharge time. We'll come back later when we feel better.
Oh, that's good.
Need to meditate a little.
We need to think about it and then come back to it when we've calmed down.
Come at me, bro, at my next convenience, please.
Are they on the same side or on different sides?
One on each side. You
Interesting.
would be about here at the
Sure.
point you see it.
Ooh. Okay.
Can I look up and see if there is a ledge like they could have been chucked from?
With that nature check, you'd be able to tell that they were at or near the location you are right now before they fell.
Oh. Maybe we don't need to go back in. I think something bad's about to happen.
Then let's leave.
Yeah, they fell here. So let's either go quickly or prepare to fight something, because this is very sketchy.
Gert's ready. Gert's pissed right now. She's like ready for a fight.
Alright, protection circle around is.
Fair.
Just like if I can just like slump over someone's shoulders for like a minute, I think I can do it.
Can use
How
our
about we all
shoulders to
keep our
aim.
guard up, make it back to our carts, maybe head out a little bit of the way and see what happens, and then make our decision then, or go to sleep. Because we could wait here and nothing could happen. Or we could leave here and also nothing could happen.
I like the leaving here one. That one
Let's
sounds way
leave.
better.
Let's leave for now. Still make the protection circle, because if something happens,
Right.
it is gonna be the worst to keep
The
herself
girl's
alive.
screwed,
That
yep.
was hard to say. I couldn't figure out words.
Then let's
Friday
make
brain.
like a bread truck and get the fuck out of here.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
All right,
Friday
so
brain,
we
more like fried
hopping
brain.
on the horses, cart, and hippogriffs.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're just like probably like a mile away, if that. Like probably less than a mile away, and just like setting up camp for the day and night.
It just flops in the cart.
Yep.
I'm ready.
Okay, we are here. This is a good opportunity, I think, to take one more short break, if that's cool with you guys.
Sounds good.
All right, we'll be right back. All right, we're back. Okay, so we just left this weird, off-kilter, sacred place. I don't know how to describe it, like, from your perspective, guys.
A spooky thing in the mountain.
Weird
That,
thing.
Yeah, no idea.
Where you
Let
did
me know.
recognize the at least type of creature that you were led to at the top, with a now second, like, mysterious nope out of there. I think this is legitimately the first time I'm kind of at a loss at how to describe what just happened.
A lot.
We were like, hey, what's this place? Oh, a wedding? That's not a new place. Oh, there's not a wedding either. Oh, somebody's
Yoink.
mad? Let's leave. Oh, 2 corpses. Cool. Let's leave more.
That's a good
Well,
synopsis.
Exactly what happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing that I took from that is that the flaming statue recognized us.
Hmm.
Like, straight up said, "Oh, you again," and then shut off.
Right.
So,
And that, I think, is what got to Gert the most.
so either, okay, yeah. So either he moved, like somebody picked him up and moved him, or he like can animate somehow, or,
Or
they're
he's a
There's
Gary.
a bunch of them.
Yeah.
and
A bunch of
it
them,
goes to
mhm.
all the different ones.
They have like a shared consciousness.
He
yeah.
They're
can be
Gary.
Ascending stone.
They are ascending
Oh.
stone.
A living
Flaming
sending stone,
Exactly.
not outside of the
Uh.
realm of possibility.
DM, if you let us get this guy as one of our sending stones, that's.
You just carry him around and be like, hey.
Can you tell? X, Y, and Z to CBA. That's how the alphabet works.
What is this, an algebra problem? What's going on here? Pre-calc?
And do the math.
Please, I can't talk about pre-calc. My head hurts too much. Oh my god.
Okay, so
What
you
were we
guys are
talking about?
you are like back at your animals and carts. You know where the next location is, the next key location is that you had planned on going to, and that is directly to your south. Red Larch is directly to your west, a little bit southwest. What's next?
Take a long rest.
Yeah, we're gonna sleep. We're gonna set up camp and sleep a little bit away from this place.
Okay, so you left this place at like late afternoon, early evening, so you'd be able to get like a solid couple hours of travel time in before. So you'd be probably at this like midway point between everything, as far as you know, and you can begin that long rest. Is anybody going to be doing watches of any kind, or are you all just conking out?
Yeah, I'll watch.
Yeah, Gert will take a watch.
I can also take a watch.
Taryn is also, while watching, is going to research some deities from world religions trademark.
Okay.
Yeah, and Gert's gonna like continue to sort of page through the Book of Tomes and see what comes of it.
Okay. So let me break it down this way. Who's going to do first watch while the rest of the
Actually,
group
I'll
takes
wait
the
until
long
it gets
rest?
further into night, where there's less light. So I'll
Gert will
wait.
do first watch because she's so fucking amped right now. Like she's,
Okay.
yeah, she's just like, ugh.
Is this
Remind
just
me
gonna
how
blanket
many
burrito in the
watch-
corner?
All right.
Yeah. I was like, you don't get to take a watch.
Yeah.
I don't care if you
Yeah,
want
just-
to.
I'll
How many
help.
watches
No.
do we need?
I mean, need is entirely up to you guys.
In it, like
can-
I don't remember if we had hit our math of like, can we do 2 4-hour watches, or do we have to break it down into smaller chunks? I don't remember where we landed on that.
The technicalities on sleeping for a long rest
Mm.
are kind of actually gray area. So I have no problem saying a long rest can be accomplished for everyone with like 2 hours of watch on the front and the back end. You don't have to be sleeping for the full 8 hours. It just has to be 8
Okay.
hours of not a combination of sleep and not
Doing
Doing
something.
what's the word, aggressive
Low
activity.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like low activity at most. Yeah.
Okay.
Like reading a book is not an intense activity.
Depends
No
on the
cool
book.
like taekwondo montages, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, if anyone wants to double up, I will take a watch with someone, and if not, then I will sleep.
We have Gert for sure on first, Taryn for sure on second.
Yeah.
And if I missed anybody else, I'm sorry. I'll just need you to repeat it. Oh, Iz
Yeah.
is out.
Yeah, Iz should rest. I'll take
We're gonna
a
force
third
Iz
watch.
to not take a rest if she wants to.
Cal, did you say third?
Not take a.
Yeah,
We only need 2.
you only need 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, does anyone want a buddy?
Sorry, by 2 I meant 2 watches. So if like more
Right.
than one person does watch, then you have twice as much perception checking.
Cool. I will take first watch so that I can sleep after that.
Okay, so Cal, you want second watch then?
no, if we have the watches covered, then I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Gert, at the very beginning of this first watch, you're sort of paging through the book, and you get the sense that, well, first of all, nothing new happens with it. But
Okay.
as you focus on it a little bit more, you get a sense that you have to actually spend some intentional dedication and time with the book in order to glean more from it. So we're going to say, like with known mechanics of D&D, you have to attune to the book.
Okay.
But it is actually deeper than that. So
Mm.
you know you're going to have to spend a significant amount of time over a long period of time studying and attuning to this book in order to get more from it.
Okay.
Like a X amount of hours per day kind of thing for another amount of days.
Something like that, though you don't know anything exact about it. So you can make the choice between spending that intentional dedication and time and, here's the kicker, focus,
Mm.
ergo not perceiving for the purposes of watches,
Mm.
or you could possibly pass it off to somebody else to do that.
I'm gonna not perceive. I'm gonna focus on that, and since I've got Whirl, also helping me with the watch.
Okay, so Whirl, you can make a perception check for your watch of the evening.
How bad was it? Oh, 14.
Not terrible. Okay. So Gert, you're like, describe your feelings about what you're doing with this book as I give you the description of when you start focusing on it, you feel a pull of magical energy. It's almost as if you might have been meant as the recipient of this book. And letter by letter, word by word, handwriting appears in front of you as you spend time on it. How do you feel about that? What are you thinking?
I mean, yeah, it feels right. It feels like there's some sort of like feeling of vindication. Like I knew something was supposed to happen with this book, and now it's finally happening. And so yeah, there's excitement, there's relief that I'm not crazy, that this book actually is, something. There's a lot of feelings going on right now with this book.
Okay. For the, we'll say about 2 hours, because in order to make the watches happen and not burn half a day, a watch will just be, 2 hours. You see the following words, and I will put this into another new channel in our Discord.
Perfect.
So that you don't necessarily lose anything.
I'm
The front cover opens, and before you get to the first page, you see some scribblings happen. This is like a sloppy, almost doctor, like your stereotypical doctor cursive, sloppy handwriting. But you can tell clear as day. It says personal note 1502, which you understand to be a date, like a year. 1502. You have in your hands that which you covet, Sir Elminster, just as I promised. It is indeed the true work of the Oridian wizard Mordenkainen, although penned in large in part by his apprentice Bigby. You didn't know that? Yes, the work of 2 great wizards for the price of 1. You should pay me extra. Bigby wrote as dictated by his master, burdened by the chains of a charm spell. Eventually, Mordenkainen released Bigby from the spell once he had turned Bigby away from his evil ways, and Bigby had earned Mordenkainen's trust. The last few chapters are thus in Mordenkainen's own hand. but you'll see the voice of the author is the same throughout. Funny, isn't it? How all the stories say that Mordenkainen rescued Bigby from evil. Does Mordenkainen seem like the kind of person whose virtues outweigh his villainy? Do you think him capable of saving a soul? Does he seem like someone who'd even care? And who's to say Bigby was truly rescued after all? We may never know for sure. The tales are as lost to time as all of us eventually are. I will copy that to the Discord. That is what you
Appreciate
get
it.
after 2 hours.
Is
Great.
that in the Tome of Foes?
Most of that is in the actual Tome of Foes. I've made some additions for the in-game version.
Wild.
Yeah, because the name Elminster came up.
Yeah, I was like, that was a familiar name.
That is who taught Renwick everything he knows.
He was.
Shit, it was. I literally have it on the same page.
I was like,
Yeah.
that sounds like a good guy name, but I feel like it's a bad guy. And then I was, and yeah, okay, cool.
I have feelings now.
This is very good.
So I am going to pass the book to Whirl and say, can you read this?
Whirl, you see
Mhm.
a bunch of scribbles.
No.
Now, it is notably different from before,
Okay.
where like, when you all originally looked at the book, it was like the
Sure.
entire book written in Dwarvish.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then when
DM
Bruldenthar took it,
Mhm.
turned it around and showed it to you, the title revealed itself in common that you could all read it.
Mhm.
Now, Gert is able to read basically the opening page,
Right.
and the rest is blank. And Whirl, when you look at it now, the opening page is scribbles,
Mhm.
no discernible written language, and the rest of the book is blank.
Okay. There are scribbles here, and the rest of it's blank. And I don't know what this means. Why? What do you see?
And I read her what it says.
What the fuck?
Okay, so Gert, in the process of reading this first section,
Mhm.
you have now attuned to the Tome of Foes. So one attunement slot on your character is occupied.
Oof.
Oh,
Okay.
It's dope. You get 3 attunement slots, by the
Yes.
way.
Okay. Cool.
They're under
Eyes.
equipment at the bottom? Maybe? Yes.
yeah.
Like if you add it to your
Uh,
equipment list, you
okay.
check the little box.
Yep.
It'll show up in the attunement option, and then you just attune it.
So
Prize.
add it to my inventory. Tome.
So cool.
I don't have Tome of Foes.
No, it's not an actual item that you can find in the listing. So just to keep it simple, if you don't want to deal with like making a custom item, I can make it like over the weekend and
Cool.
add it to your character.
Cool.
But for now, it like the most important thing you need to know is that you are technically attuned to this item. Like you are magically connected to it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty neat.
It is pretty neat. Welcome to
so
Homebrew
yeah.
Town.
That's pretty neat.
Cool. All right. Well,
Uh,
yeah.
so stupid question, Gert. Why can you read it? Like what did you do? What's going on?
I just listened to it. I just felt it.
Okay.
It just feels right. yeah, when I sit with it, I can feel it grow, and it feels like it was meant for me to read.
Cool. And it's a good feeling?
Yeah, it's a great
Okay.
feeling.
Cool. Just checking.
Yeah, it feels very powerful.
Like good, powerful.
I think so.
Okay.
People are getting into it.
Well, cool.
All sorts of secrets.
I haven't been looking at stuff, but I feel pretty okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's
Yeah.
our time.
Okay, second watch. You can make perception checks.
It's just me on second watch, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Vibing by myself with the world religions trademark book. I don't know who would be trademarked to, but
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, you made a wisdom
that's
save.
a wisdom save. Excuse me. 6 perception.
Okay, 6 on perception. You're paying a little bit more attention to your encyclopedia than maybe you should be, but you kind of get engrossed in it. So what are you looking for?
So ever since the switch, Terran hasn't really known what deity has been gifting him power. Maybe it's Lathander, maybe it's someone else. So he's going to kind of look through this encyclopedia for descriptions of gods that fit what he's feeling internally right now.
Okay, you can make an investigation check.
Ooh. Boop. We got 18.
Nice
As
roll.
you do that, I gotta look at your character.
Raw intelligence, like Terran is just a force of, like lucky intelligence for no reason.
Good knowledge absorption.
Nice. Okay. You'd get a nagging feeling based on the descriptions and interpretations of several deities. You'd get a nagging feeling that you're really not I guess I'll use the phrase focused on by one. It feels like several deities are working in conjunction with each other in some way, and you are tied to that.
I really want to pull out a book and look at actual deity names, but I'm not going to do that.
Even with that, you wouldn't really be able to focus on several deity names. It's really based off the descriptions of how they work and people's interpretations of the very few and far between direct interactions they believe they've had with these deities. Like context only and your interpretation only of the text in front of you tells you that there's probably not just one deity that's focusing on you, even if you choose to focus on one.
It's kind of like oh, I know. I get it. Okay. Ooh. That's gonna be a real thinker. I think with that, Terran, after his watch is up, and like the sun starts to rise, he would probably have like just kind of taken off his holy symbol and held it really close to him for a while, before he started to wake everyone up for the day.
Okay. So the rest of you come out of your now completed long rest. No other events for the evening. And the day is ahead of you. What's up?
Iz was a blanket burrito this whole time.
Mhm.
She just like rolled out her little sleeping pack thing, grabbed a blanket out of her backpack, and like just literally wrapped it around her so hard she just went and slept and did not move all night. Like could not be woken if you screamed in her ear, kind of just exhausted. But as she wakes up and just kind of like stretches and turns around, I need you guys to look at Discord really quick. She looks different now.
Oh, what? Where we go? General, I hope?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Okay.
Oh, hi.
Morning.
You sure you didn't?
You look tired.
Do you want me to
you
use
wanna
that?
say you got some pretty heavy bags under your eyes. You feeling okay?
Do I? Oh, I feel okay.
Do we have a shiny flat thing that we could show her what her face looks like?
Do you need like do your lips feel dry? I'm pretty sure we have oil somewhere. Gert found a lot of it when we were unshackling people.
Does
Yeah.
your nose exist?
Yeah. Yeah, there's some. What are you talking about? Of course I have a nose.
I tossed my
I-
holy symbol.
I've gotta
because
have.
it's shiny.
We have
It's
disguise
always
kits.
shiny.
There's gotta be a mirror in my disguise kit.
That feels
No, I don't have a
plausible.
disguise kit. I have a forgery kit.
You know,
Do you
that's
have
plausible enough. I'd say
I
so.
have a disguise kit.
I'll flip through her disguise kit and I'll pull her mirror out and I'll show her face.
Oh. Oh God.
Yeah. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I feel fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not
Can
like,
I do a joke that my mom always used to do on me? How many fingers
don't-
am I holding?
Please
up?
don't. No.
Very good.
Thank you.
I mean, my neck kind of hurts from sleeping. And did I move at all? Was I
Does
just?
she have any extra bones back there?
You were. You were. You were literally aboard while I was awake.
Cool.
Not
Yeah.
not literally, but you were pretty stiff.
Cool. Thank you for not transmuting me into a board.
Not transmuting into a board.
How would
So-
you feel about transmuting into a board now that you've put that idea in my head?
Not great. I don't feel good about it.
Okay.
I regret those words coming out of my mouth.
It's fine. I won't do
So-
it to you.
Is
Mhm.
what happened with you and Renwick? You were fine when we left you, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, you were not, and now
You
You are
look
this.
dead.
I mean-
so what? We're your friends.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell us, like, you can tell us the truth. We would prefer you told us the truth. Seriously, like, what's going on? We care about
mean-
you.
First off, I feel fine. I'm all right. Don't worry about it. I asked Renwick for some help. I recognized the sheer force of power that that guy had, and I asked to learn. I asked him to teach me. So he did.
Are you a lich now?
No. No.
I don't know how liches work.
I don't either.
I gotta keep my corporeal self intact.
I don't even know
Um,
how genasi work. Like,
If
let's be-
if you guys don't know how liches work and you want some insight into that, you can make nature checks, so we can. We'll translate what your characters may or may
Sure.
not know into what you guys actually know.
I have a +6 in nature and I rolled a 10.
Okay, I got a 20, so I know
Karen's
she's not a
just,
lich, but
Alright.
Okay.
Aaron's gonna
So-
be fine. He's not gonna go with this.
Whirl, you would know with a 10, like Lich is like there are legends of very powerful undead beings, and Lich is like a phrase or label that has come up in the past. You'd be aware of the word, and it relates to like undead beings.
Okay.
Gert, you would know that liches are beings that usually by the cooperation of other beings achieved a form of immortality at a price. And that price, you would know, involves some form of like a sacrifice of like a piece of their soul. They have some sort of physical tie to the material plane, and it takes an incredible amount of power to achieve by almost certainly more than one person in order to make it happen. You can, if you want to, you can make an insight check against like a persuasion or deception by whatever she would choose for the situation at hand, to see if she's telling the truth or not, or you can choose to believe her. That is not me making you do a check or asking you if you want to do a check is not a leading thing to say, oh, it might be possible. It's just we kind of have to use the mechanics of the game to see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. No, but I do want to do an insight check because, yeah, she was alone with Renwick.
Okay.
Like, that's, yeah. That's a 22.
Oh, shit.
Is she
Okay.
a fucking lich now?
Roll in Discord for me, please.
Oh, that's so good.
My
Because then we
favorite
don't
thing
know if
that
it's
I've read
persuasion
was,
or if it's
like,
deception.
My favorite thing that I've seen for a DM to do that was like roll and add the appropriate modifier. It's just like so cool. This is so sneaky.
Okay.
I love it.
Gert, you know with certainty she is not a lich and she is not deceiving you.
Okay.
Or attempting to deceive you, I should say. There was no
What's that?
attempt at deception.
Let's
Okay.
break up the tension real quick. Is
Yo.
you can touch this, right? I just hold out my holy symbol. This doesn't affect you. You're not bothered by this at all. I'm using a Gatorade cap as my holy symbol because that's how I feel right now.
Sounds about right.
I mean, no, this is cool. Like it's neat.
Cool. I don't think anything's wrong right now.
Remind me of your brother and your mom's names.
I gotta look them up. Hang on.
Now I'm
Vin is my brother.
Yeah.
God damn, I should know this. Oh my god, did I
have
actually
your
give my
mom's
mom a name?
One
Oops.
second.
Yeah, but I want her to do it.
I think I
Devira.
named her Devira. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
And you would have come up with that quickly?
yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Friday
No,
brain.
you're good.
I mean, but
What did you want help with?
I just, yeah.
I mean, I saw an opportunity to learn from someone who was taught by someone extremely powerful, who has worked in honing his craft over I don't even know how long. Like you guys saw him in the battle. That was the coolest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, have you seen you shoot an arrow? It's the coolest
Yeah.
shit I've ever seen.
But it's
wait.
just an arrow. That's so boring.
No?
Do you have magic now?
Kind of.
Okay.
I mean, for like a couple different reasons, but yeah.
All right.
I mean,
Is that why they
Um,
took your nose? Is that your? Is that the
nose
price
isn't
you had to
gone.
pay?
Look, it's just really
Is your
dark.
nose
Well,
gone,
just-
or is it just like a shadow effect?
Because it looks
It's
gone.
just it looks like permanent face paint. That's
Okay.
That's all
Okay.
it looks
It's
like.
not
Oh,
gone,
okay.
it's just
Yeah.
really dark.
Can you still change into things?
Yeah, hang on. And then she'll change into her friend. Like,
Okay.
totally fine.
Does her friend also have the bags around her eyes?
No.
Alright, worth a shot.
She'll just kind of shiver and turn back into
Guys.
Iz with the.
I'm just
Small.
gonna very slowly just like poke your face.
Stop it. Stop.
I mean, it's still a face.
All right. Well,
I don't think nothing is. You're not like being evil. So I
No.
think right now
I just
We're-
trained for a really long time, and this is what came of it.
for a wait
you
a
were
minute.
gone for
Just
2
like
minutes.
10 minutes, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway.
Gert, you and I, we've done the same thing, but with a different entity. We've not only have we, oh god, real life me is forgetting words.
Trained.
Thank you. Not only have we trained certain parts of ourselves to be able to do things that other people can, I'm sure people want what we're able to do. And right now, I don't think like that's a cause for concern with Iz right now. Also, I'm sorry if I sound hostile. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to throw stuff out there.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just concerned for my friend. And I want her to know that she's safe with us.
I
And if
want
she-
you guys to know that I did this for you. Yeah,
Well,
I wanted to be able to protect you guys a little bit more. And I'm sorry, you said something about a couple minutes. It was not a couple minutes. That is
yes,
a
it was.
Oh,
Yeah, it was like-
Yes, it was,
It
Meteor.
was like a handful of minutes.
It was barely. It might have been 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was nothing.
Did you get some time magic cast on you? That would be more of a cause for concern. Have you aged? Are you like 2 years old?
She's like 39 now.
How old are you?
Oh yeah,
I mean-
no, got a cane now.
But how long did you feel like you were training?
It's hard to tell. I lost track of time.
Did it feel like you were put in the perspective of someone different, or if it was just you?
It's really funny you say that. Oh, did I tell you I got this real sweet dagger from him? And she'll pull out this like black dagger.
Dia,
Oh.
does the dagger look like look like the thing that I think it is?
Definitely does.
Oh.
Can we?
But do we know about that
can we
dagger? Like,
put
how much
that
have you told us
dagger
about that
back?
dagger?
Put it back. Just don't
What?
put it back.
Can I
Why?
like see the dagger for like 10 minutes?
Let's put it on the ground and stay
Why?
away from it for as much as we can. I don't have a problem with you taking it with us because it might come in handy later, but keep it in your pocket. Don't use it on anything bad.
Oh, don't use it on anything bad.
What?
Don't
Oh,
use
that's
it on
the
anything.
dagger.
That's the dagger. I'm pretty sure that's Renwick's.
That's the
thing.
dagger.
I mean, it was his.
No, like his.
Oh,
That's
he-
that's the one that he got stabbed with, and then
He-
Yep.
he turned.
The one
Oh,
that
you
he
were
got
aware of
stabbed
this.
right here with that felt like searing pain, like he was dying. Yes,
Uh-huh.
that's how. Yes.
Wait, did you get stabbed with the dagger?
Were you
Or did he just
dying?
give it to you?
You were dying.
Yes to all of it, but no at the same time. I saw it from his perspective.
From
It was
Renwick's
kind of
or
a
from
test.
his brothers? Oh, not.
So,
We've had two different. Okay.
so were you? Did the dagger physically enter your like material form,
Me,
or
no.
did you just like no?
Renwick, yes.
Right. Yeah.
but I know what it felt like, if
Okay.
that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Just in case,
I am
let's
lost.
try to not stab people with that. Just in case.
What do you mean by just in case?
Remember that one time that he made him eternal?
When he turned immortal from it?
I mean, I feel like it's kind of past that point. Like, it's not. I don't know. Maybe? Ugh.
Like it's,
You don't
like
think it's gonna have the same
inactive?
effect?
I could always ask him.
Can you just talk to him now?
No, God,
Okay.
I can write him a letter.
I
Do you
can write him
mind?
a very quick letter if we need to. Like, I want to figure this out.
Would
That's
you
fair.
mind if I identified the dagger a little more, so we have like a skosh more information as a whole about what it is?
If you'd like, yeah, and she'll just like flip it and point the hilt towards you.
Cool. And I will put it down, and I will cast identify on the dagger.
Oh god, this.
Oh, and also probably last night I tried to identify those 2 spell scrolls.
Yeah, we forgot about the spell scrolls.
You can include the spell scrolls in
Cool.
this.
We're doing
if
it in
you
a
want.
pile. It's a
Just
big
like,
ol'
oh
hot,
yeah, spell
steeping
scrolls.
pile of identify.
Oh my god.
Okay. And I will have to go back into. I did close that
My
window.
bad.
No, that's
I should've
actually
asked you
my
earlier.
bad. That is actually my bad. I had them up because I knew you would probably want to identify them at some point, and then I closed that window
Okay,
because different things happened.
you're good.
Oh, Carla, hi. Are you playing D&D now? What's your
Hi.
class?
Carla is also very, very concerned about what is going on with it.
Yeah, yes.
I heard
yes,
about a
yes.
magical dagger.
Okay, so
That's pretty cool.
I'm comfortable asking this just with everybody. Ash, are you okay with me sharing with the group what I shared with you about
Yes.
the dagger? Okay.
Mhm.
Renwick told her, and by me, she is now freely telling you this. Renwick told her when he gave her this dagger, so he gave it to her.
Mhm.
Its purpose has been fulfilled, but it will still be useful. And that she should be very careful with it. So, Taryn, you would definitely, like, there is no mistake. This is the dagger you saw in the vision you had. Make an insight check. The DC is very low, but make an insight check.
I have a +6.
'Kay.
23.
The vision that describes to you sounds exactly the same as the one you had in your experience from Renwick's perspective. And this is that dagger. Like, for sure.
And my vision was just like him dying and getting stabbed, but it sounds like
By someone who called him brother.
by someone. Oh, okay.
The exact same thing happened for you, Iz. A whirl, you are able to glean the properties of a dagger of venom.
What?
So cool. I love those.
You can look that up, but it has a slightly altered description.
Mm-hmm.
So read the dagger of venom, replace in the title dagger of venom, dagger of shadows, and anything in the description that references poison is like a shadowy damage. It acts like a poison, but it's not like a, ooh, I made a potion and dipped my dagger in it type of poison. It's like evil energy in its place.
It's like something is eating away at
Yes.
like, whatever it stabs.
Yes.
Okay.
And now through all of that, I forgot what I was looking up. What was I looking up?
Spell scrolls.
Spell scrolls. The
Scrolls.
last two, okay, from Sacred Stone Monastery. You got those. Did I give you a letter and nope? It was these two. Dust
Yeah.
Devil and Erupting Earth.
Do you by chance
Right.
have the levels on those so I can pass them along?
I think they were all level 3.
They go back and forth between 2 and 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think one we have is a 5.
Erupting Earth was 3. Yeah, Erupting Earth is 3.
Dust Devil is second.
Cool. Well, we have 2 more spell scrolls. And this seems spooky.
Okay. If we don't know, does anybody want the scrolls right away?
I mean, I've just been holding on to them, but if anyone wants any of them that we've not claimed, all of the earthy ones tend to be fair game.
They're all yours.
For now.
I do want to keep Skyrite only because it's already a bard spell, so that way I don't have to try as hard to cast.
Yeah.
Cool, okay.
By all means.
Jesus.
We love Friday Brain. So
Friday Brain with a pretty heavy episode too.
I know,
Yeah.
it's like, wait a minute, I'm on spring break. I shouldn't have to process all of this information. No. I'm pretty sure I can speak for all of us when I say that we trust you. But we are all concerned, especially with this dagger. You know what happened.
Mhm.
Just please be careful.
Can and will do. I've been taught well.
2 minutes.
It was not 2 minutes.
It's really like a
It
small
felt
mountain.
like centuries, but
No, not that long. Jesus.
yours didn't feel like centuries?
I mean, no. Maybe like weeks or months. I don't know. Again, I lost time.
It's weird. I want to talk to Renwick again.
I need to speak to the manager,
I
sir.
speak to your manager.
All of a sudden, his hair is about to
So-
Karen.
Oh my god, yeah, just like the spike in the back.
All
of
of
the...
the back of Taryn's hair just stands up on
I'm just gonna say this, and then I'm gonna leave it. I don't like it, but I'm here for you. And if you need something, if you feel like something is amiss or going awry, let me know right away. Because we all know if you wait too long, sometimes the worst can happen.
And thank you for doing this for us, as you said.
You guys are my buddies. Gotta keep my friends close, right?
You know what? I'm just gonna take a drink and hope all of my memory comes back to. Well, I'm out of drinks. We're fine. I'll just take a drink of this empty can.
Flavor
Okay.
there.
Anything else then? As you guys, we'll just the fact that you're split between flying and cart horse thing going on, like we'll just forego that. Like you flew low enough that you could converse. I don't know, whatever.
Sure.
I don't want to lose the RP by technicalities there.
Hypothetically, would Is be in the cart with us, or Is be riding on one of the hippogriffs with the hippogriff team?
That is
I'd
your
probably
choice.
still be in
Is
I'd be in the cart still.
Okay.
So, actually, I would like to change something.
okay.
So, Gert is becoming a little obsessed is the wrong word, but very
Infatuated?
interested in that book,
Sure.
Okay.
and she wants to be able to spend as much time as she can with it.
Cool.
And so she actually chooses, instead of writing Claudius, to stay in the cart and sit with the book.
Okay.
And she trusts that Claudius follows Taryn and Talik.
After the time you've spent and intentional interaction that you've spent with Claudius, the two birds would definitely still follow, at least, even if not ridden by anybody. So there's no qualm there. I'm going to give you, I actually need to highlight this to make sure I don't do repeats. So for the 2 to 3 hours or so of travel time that you have to this point before you get to the castle, or the small castle that you would know is Riverguard Keep, Gert, more handwriting sort of reveals itself to you in the speed that you'd be reading it. I'm not going to read the whole thing to you. I'm going to copy paste this into Discord, but I'll give you a brief synopsis. It is labeled as Chapter 1, The Blood War, with a subheading, The Great Dance. And this chapter starts out with a description of this massive conflict between devils and demons. And you, as a cleric, like, no check necessary unless you want to get information more than this. Devils, like the archdevils at least, rule the 9 hells. And demons are the overabundant entity in what's called the abyss. Hells are like the punishment plane for souls that did bad. And the abyss is like pure chaotic evil beings. They both have places in the cosmos. And there is like this eternal balance of the planes and existence and good and evil balancing overall. Like, this is some heavy stuff coming at you from the first chapter. That's a sort of synopsis from this beginning. I will copy paste the details into Discord, into the tome.
When I got my copy of Mordenkainen's, I read the entire Blood War section as soon as I got it, because I really love the conflict.
The whole book is so damn good.
I love it. I was like, oh, this is a lot of content. It doesn't look like there are a lot of monsters in here. Flips back to the table of contents. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So you can read that at your convenience. It doesn't cause you any sort of like exhaustion or anything, Gert. But in the couple of hours that it takes for travel time, this is all that reveals itself. Again, it's like handwriting itself as you read it. So we got to keep that in mind as far as how much gets revealed at a time. But you guys get to the entrance of a small castle overlooking what you understand from your maps to be the Desern River, which at this point, if you look past the castle, the river is about a half-mile wide. It's pretty wide at this point. Mm-hmm. A gatehouse. There's a cow.
I am the mighty gate cow.
Jesus. All right, a gatehouse and a keep stand atop a low bluff, so it's sort of like slightly built into the bluffs, the rolling hills of this area. But the walls are built out to the water's edge. On the riverbank, another low tower guards a boat basin where keelboats are moored. The castle is old and worn and actually slightly damaged, but you can see new timbers and shingles suggesting repairs underway, not unlike the Scarlet Moon Hall. Yep. Not to that severity, but similar signs. The front gate is closed, and as you guys approach, I'm gonna shift your map here. Yep, here we are.
Also, before we get into combat, I would have swapped out sending for another spell, because preparing stuff.
Dip.
Okay. So this walled area in front of you is the front of the keep. There's two like curved tower-like structures, one to your south, one to your north. These are the two towers we described, and the entrance in front of you is closed. You would notice directly to your south an arrow slit pointing outward. And as you get to about the point you're at, you'd hear a gruff voice. What you want?
Yeah, we did not think this through before we got here.
We're a
You- you
traveling
have a pen?
circus.
But I think that's a good point to end tonight so you guys can figure out a plan before next session. Yup.
Whew.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah.
All right,
I like
for the
it.
sake of the stream and the video, we're going to sign off here. We'll see you guys again in 2 weeks.
Woo!
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.